Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa sallama tasliman kathira wa ba'd. Give thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His mercy on us. Inshallah, today we'll be looking at a different topic entirely on our book Nurul Bayan, and the topic is on Tanween, as we can see on the left hand side of the screen. At Tanween. At Tanween, when a Tanween is being used, a Tanween linguistically it means nunation. For you to pronounce some pronunciation through your nostril, that is Tanween, nunation. But technically, according to the terminologies of Qur'an and its learning, it means it is an end sound that is being added to the end of a word in certain circumstances. For example, let's say you have something like this, or let's say you have something like you have a word like dhahaba. In meaning, it is written to be zahaba, right? This is zahaba. But with the addition of this tanween, this nunation, let's say you have the same pronunciation or the same word, but now this ba is not with fatha, rather it is with tanween. The tanween, these two. So two strike like this is known to be the tanween. So in meaning, it has changed from dhahaba to dhahaban. So it has changed from dhahaba to dhahaban. So the an that is attached to it, this n sound is the n you are talking about, is the tanween you are talking about in this place. So dhahaban. Had it been this ba is with only the fatha, then it will be dhahaba. But since it is with two fatha, which is known to be Fathataan, in Arabic it is called Fathataan. So it is now zahaban. So we must attach the n, that is the nunation, must be attached to the end of the pronunciation. So let's move on. In this we have ba fatha ba. So in pronunciation, this is how it will look like. Ba fatha ba, nun sukun ban, 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 which is equals to ba fathatan. So this ba that we have here, then followed by the two fatha, which is called fathatan. So it's called ban. We'll notice that there is always alif attached to it. So the alif here is useless. It has no use in the pronunciation. So the alif will not be pronounced. Rather, we have to pronounce the ba fathatan ban. So it will be ban. So most of the time, once you see fathatan, there must be aliful mad attached to it. But the aliful mad in pronunciation will not be pronounced. It is useless. So it will be ban. You notice that these and these are pronounced the same way. This is ban, and here also is also ban. So they are pronounced the same way, but in writing they are different totally. The next one we have jan, and here too jan. Dan, dan. As you can see, alif is being attached to it. So alif will come alongside with the fathatan. Tan, than, khon, gon, yan, son, ton, san, can. In this, there's a little difference, as you can see here. There's a meme being attached to it. There's a reason why the meme is being attached to the fatha. Actually, it is also fathatan. So it can be written like this also. But there are some cases whereby this fathatan will be written like this, as you can see here. There are some cases when this fathatan will be written like this. Just do we have it in the next pronunciation. This is also one. It is pronounced to be waw fathatan, one. So the reason for that will be explained in the further lessons, inshallah. And here we have khito'an. Khito'an. Since the example here have been derived from the Quran, and ta is part of the 5 letters, the huruful qalqala, the letters of disturbance. So you have to pronounce it to be khito and not khit'an. So it will be khito'an. وطئا قريبا قانتا أحدا حرجا كدحا شيوخا أبدا أثاثا. This is the short alif al-mad as we've discussed in the past lessons. أثاثا جرزا شمسا معاشا قصصا عرضا بساطا غليظا سواعا بلاغا صحفا rikzan. As you can see, they are all pronounced the same way. Despite that, it is not two fatha, rather we have one fatha and mim. They are also fathatan. Rikzan, darakan, wakilan, thiqalan, maluman. So all these are examples from the Qur'an. So the next page also are the same thing, but rather we have some weights, maybe 3 weights, 4 weights that have been attached to themselves. So we'll be taking them also. They are all examples from the Quran. Labanan, wajihan, lahwan, sa'yan, Qur'an. This actually it is alif al-mad, but we are not to pronounce it as we've explained. So it will be Qur'an, bitonatan, wabilan, hayatan. This is not wow, rather it is alif al-mad. Hayatan, kufuwan, tuwan, ilahan, wahidan, sami'an, shakiran, ghafuran, liwadhan, wahidatan, tabaqan, qasidan, dulatan, irsadan, ri'yan, ribatan, wirdan, kisfan. These are 3-letter words or 3 words being attached to themselves. Waja'ala fiha sirajan, waja'ala fiha sirajan, kana latifan khabiran, kana latifan khabiran, li ahaba laki gulaman, li ahaba laki gulaman, Qur'an al-Fajr. Jim is part of the 5 letters. Qur'an al-Fajr. Kana mashhudan. Qur'an al-Fajr kana mashhudan. Wa wajadu ma amilu hadiran. Wa wajadu ma amilu hadiran. Fa akhraja lahum ijalan. Fa akhraja lahum ijalan. Laqad ji'ta shay'an imran. Laqad ji'ta shay'an imran. So the last page on this Fathataan is this. So there are also examples from the Qur'an. So we'll be reading them without cutting the pronunciation. So here we have فَخَلَقْنَا الْعَلَقَةَ مُضْغَةً. فَخَلَقْنَا الْمُضْغَةَ عِظَامًا. أخاه هارون وزيرا في هذا لبلاغا كانوا من آياتنا عجبا فأثرن به نقعا وكان أمره فرطا وخذ بيدك ضغثا وكان أبوهما صالحا تصلى نارا حامية لا ترى فيها عوجا لا ريب فيه هدى لنراك فينا ضعيفا بذنوب عباده خبيرا وجعلنا نومكم سباتا يوم القيامة وزنا فيكون معه نذيرا يتنازعون فيها كأسا. So by this is the first part on Tanween. Tanween are of types. So we've taken the first part, which is Fathataan. Tanween are of 3 types, which are, we have the Fathataan, we also have the Kasrataan, and the last one is Dummataan. Dummataan. These are the types of Tanween: the Fathataan, Kasrataan, and Dummataan. So Fathataan are the one that is with 2 Fatha, Kasrataan are the one that is with 2 Kasra, and Dummataan are the one that is with 2 Dumma. So by this, inshallah, in the forthcoming class, we'll be looking at the rest types of Tanween. Inshallah, pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us to comprehend all this. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.